Capcom, you have stated over social media that Resident Evil is going to have a presence. And
I'm pretty sure it will.
And I'm not going to lie, I goofed. I didn't, not some spoilery, but I was going through my phone on YouTube, and you know how it auto plays a segment on the through the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Showed a clip from Resident Evil 7, so I was like, oh, move along, you know.
Yep.
So I know Resident Evil is going to be a part of this, but it better be something spicy. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be like, I don't know, like freaking Gearbox, and we get a reveal of the Resident Evil movie. Who knows? So, without further ado, records reaction scene. There we go.
Yep.
Minimize OBS real quick. Bring this up, and we are down for a countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
What you got, E to M? What do you got for us, Capcom?
Yeah, please tell us.
First off, spicy intro.
Damn,
Yes,
someone's
agreed.
knocking on my door.
Do we pause?
What's up, Mom?
I have no idea.
Do we pause?
Showcase.
Yes?
Do we pause, man?
And I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases,
Crap.
Okay, thank you. I'm not ready at the moment.
updates from Cap.
We're good, guys. We're good.
Okay, 3.
Oh, and should we go
2.
back? No, Jason, we're not synced.
Yeah.
We're not synced.
Yep, we're not synced. We're not synced. Go back to...
I went back to 1913. Or 5913.
Okay. All right then.
Bleh, English.
5913. Okay, that's where I am. Let's try this again, guys. 3, 2...
Wait for the
1.
other Kyle. Wait for.
Okay.
Wait for...
Okay.
I'm at 5913.
All right.
Okay, let's
We
try
go.
it again.
We go on go. By the way.
Good.
Got it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Break it down for us, Capcom.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka.
Oh, I see that Ace Attorney right there.
Walk through the latest
So do
Yeah, I
I.
see it.
news and updates from Capcom.
Village.
We'll hear from the
Monster
Resident
Hunter's
Evil Village
Rise.
team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter.
Whoa!
The latest on Ace
What the
Attorney.
heck?
Then we'll wrap up
You
with
guys
some
are
updates from our
morons.
friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for?
Where'd that come
Let's
from?
Get started.
Stream
Our first
glitch.
stop today,
Little
Resident
technical
Evil
difficulty.
Village.
Oh, we started
The
with
Resident
Village.
Evil franchise continues
Okay,
to
here we
pioneer
go.
the latest and greatest in survival horror.
Damn right.
The team has been blown
Fuck yeah.
away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Okay.
Another time. Bye-bye.
Ooh. Jumping right into it. Oh, there's that song. There's that song.
Like the haunting melody.
It is.
I love this fucking game.
Go on, rest now.
I don't think it replaces Resident Evil 2 Remake as my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Like neck and neck
Hi
with it.
everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this
For me,
opportunity
it's surpassed
to thank
4.
everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror.
Oh, believe me, we
As
are.
a
Right.
reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil ReVerse.
Yep.
Where players go head-to-head with their favorite
Yeah, I got
Resident
that.
Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil ReVerse will go live next month across all supported platforms.
Nice.
So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Nice.
By popular
By your
demand,
popular-
development has just started. An additional DLC for Resident Evil Village. More info later.
Yes. Okay, I'm satisfied.
Konda-san, for that wonderful update.
I'm kind of
Next up, some
satisfied. I was
long-awaited
hoping
news
to
from the
actually
world of
have
Monster Hunter.
an idea
Whether
of what
it's
it was.
adventuring alongside
but-
monsters or battling them with friends,
I kind
we've
of
got
forgot
something
this
for
was
you.
a thing they did.
First,
This
let's
is
dive
their
into
property.
the brand new
You
story-based
really-
RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
This is kind of interesting though. It's an
Yeah.
RPG instead of just a
Story-based.
hack and slash. Yeah. That's
Here you
always
go.
nice.
Which game?
I thought she was laughing.
Me too.
This was his fate.
Oh, that's why.
That's a Rathalos.
Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
I have no idea what's going on.
This is the legendary monster, Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits
It's the
are
title of the
appearing
game. That
everywhere,
makes sense.
and they're emitting a strange light.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kyle. I could hardly hear you.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. I can hear him clearly, but it is quieter than yesterday.
This whole idea
Yeah.
of
Is that
forming
better?
kinship with monsters.
Yeah, better.
How do you control them?
Cool.
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I
very
have are
good questions.
questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening.
Of course
The
you can.
burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Silent protagonist, I take.
Riders can bond with
No, he
monsters.
talked, I think.
Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of
Monsties?
that makes
Yeah,
them
I'm
strong.
just thinking that's hilariously
My friends here taught me that.
non-serious.
Has anyone played this game? I mean, the original?
No.
No.
Yeah, this. Cause I'm gonna be honest. It does look like a good game, but it doesn't really pique my interest too much.
Maybe I'm interested.
I mean, I'm always down for crazy ass lore, so
True. True.
And I like RPGs.
that is also true.
Very true.
Featuring free title updates.
Oh, hey, that's that new thing they added. That's
I think it's like pretty much Monster Hunter Pokemon in terms of the combat.
Oh, that's right. It's a
Yeah.
From the looks of it.
Remind me of.
there we go.
Palamute. Herpidirt. Trial version available
oh.
June 5th, or 25th.
Thank you. People never make.
Oh, you can transfer the save data over to the game as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, that is good ass armor, and so's that. Those are really cool outfits.
Amiibos.
Amiibo, of course.
Of course.
It looks like. Damn,
Available
that's
July 9th.
worldwide July 9th, yeah.
Oh.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that
No.
announcement?
Just
The
kidding, it
canine
looks good.
companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2.
She's wearing Claire Redfield's jacket.
Title update coming soon after
Yeah,
the game's
I was noticing
release.
that.
You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th.
Indeed.
That's not the only way to join the
Nice.
hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success
Of
earlier
course.
this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Nah, on the rise.
Man.
Meh. She said rise.
This is from the original game. Okay.
When I try to play it, I don't get it.
And that's all you're gonna get. No, I'm just kidding. Collab number 1.
Okay.
Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories.
Moon's blessing emerged.
Collabing with each other like that? That's nice.
I
A
have
new
a
pet
good
Palico.
feeling.
Palico.
Moon's blessing emerged.
Outfits from a story showing up in Rise, as well as whole missions, I guess.
Weapons.
Guess so.
Looks like.
Oh, and that weird gauntlet thing, stone.
Yeah. Outfits, gauntlets, talent.
Monster Hunter Rise version 3.1.
Yeah, first thing it shows is someone getting knocked on their butt.
Fools in the flooded forest. Muddy Draw. Part of a hero.
You're really naming all the monsters that pop up.
No, these are the missions.
No, what they're
Black
really
leather
trying to
lay.
sell out is
What?
that the players who are playing this are.
This music's appropriate. What everyone's feeling right now.
Festival DLC. That makes sense.
You think you can take on Rondine?
What the heck is this?
3.1 available June 24th. Content!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July.
Thank
Fans
God.
of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to
Phoenix-
explore.
What?
Release of the great
What?
Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Oh, Ace Attorney
North American
Chronicles.
and
More info on
European
this.
Future attorneys will finally be
Still
able to
good,
get their
right?
hands on the great
More
Ace
information
Attorney
on
Adventures
this.
and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan.
Ooh.
You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this
Ooh.
action-packed
Said that
prequel.
right.
Now let's hear more about the story.
Alright.
Please.
Break it down
This
for us.
interesting.
Break it down.
It just looks so good.
Here we go.
Welcome to the centre of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
If there's not a Jack the Ripper-esque case, I'll be deeply upset.
Japan, bro.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover
Had an
what
itch
events
inside my nose.
led to this curious murder.
Holmes.
Who are you?
I don't know who that guy is.
Herlock Sholmes.
We must
Oh,
solve this
that's
case,
right.
Naruhodo-san.
You're right.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
So charismatic, this one.
What have we here?
The Great Deduction. The game is afoot.
It's a foot.
The proof of your crime sits before your very eyes.
Tantalizingly close.
This is that of abduction.
Demands its right to a cross-examination.
Ah. Ah. Hi.
Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm dreadfully sorry that I must contradict you.
My lord, with all due respect,
I don't know why, but he has a sound
Von
on the
Zeeks.
side, and that's awesome.
Ooh.
Oh, that
So-
looks awesome.
It's like the votes happen as you go.
Oh, that's neat.
You're the best lawyer in the world.
They're like 5
Okay.
judges. There's like 5 judges.
Wow.
And you have to
Oh my
outweigh
So we have 10 new
you have to
cases
outweigh
and
the scales of
8
justice
escapades,
literally.
where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Do let's.
Dance of Deduction
Please.
and Summation Examination.
Hello.
Minor
I'm
spoilers
John,
may be included.
Capcom's marketing brand manager for
I'm okay with
Great Ace
that.
Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain. Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall.
Dubbed anime cutscenes.
Capcom team is thrilled
Yes.
to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and
Ooh.
Summation Examination.
Nice.
Attorney series.
Dance of Deduction.
I get the feeling I'm really gonna like Herlock.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination. With the
By
help of
Herlock
Ionescu's
Sholmes.
legal aid Susato, and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Herlock.
It's not what it looks like. These scissors just flew into my hands.
Herlock will present his logic and reasoning spectacular. A grandiose, yet flawed, series of conjectures.
Is that of a villain? I love the music
Game's looking
already.
good.
Huh. I love his little service revolver on his side.
Yeah.
So this is like the Magatama almost in Phoenix in Ace Attorney 2, except it's a person.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Ah. One thing I know about Sherlock is that he doesn't like to be proven wrong.
At this point,
That's a
players will
dangerous game.
search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic.
That's a
Reveal the
dangerous
clue
game
to
you're
the
playing.
mystery.
Yeah.
So, oh hello, you're a woman.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information.
That reminds me of freaking Raj of freaking
Semi-metaphorical,
Snow White with red hair.
semi-literal dance that
He starts
breaks
out
the intrusion
Sherlocking
of the
Sherlock.
deduction.
Lush golden hair certainly does not benefit an old man. You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one's still very much in her youth. Oh, that's why it's called Dance of Deduction.
Oh, I get it.
My moronic ass. Because it's like a dance of a literal dance of deduction. Nicolina. The ballerina on the run. Solved!
Deduction complete.
Elementary!
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
I love this.
Yeah.
Summation Examination. Take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
And you have to disprove them. And then they change their vote. Okay.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor.
Ooh, I'm gonna like this.
And select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
So you can only go one at a time.
Objection! No, you choose who to compare.
Yeah.
be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
Court record looks amazing in this
If you
game.
successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales of
I feel like he's gonna be a dick to try and convince.
Yeah.
Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Ooh. That seems like a fire hazard.
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very
I
excited
forgot they
to
were
get this
part of
game in the
Ace
hands
Attorney.
of both new fans
This is
and
actually
diehard
pretty cool
fans
now.
alike. Thanks for
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh yeah.
Agreed. That looks
Also,
amazing.
also that voting system looks like a fire hazard.
There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from two of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro
Fighting
Tour,
game tournaments. I'm
Intel
actually
World
interested
Open,
in this.
Street Fighter League,
Okay.
and all the other content on Capcom Fighters.
Let's have a look.
Over to you
Might
guys.
as well.
Mainly because it's sort of like wrestling almost, where it's like catharsis by proxy in a way.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom Esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! No!
What the hell is that? The graphics look really weird.
And there might be some people at home, Vicious,
no
who
idea.
don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is.
Yeah, if you don't know Street Fighter characters, you're gonna get confused by what they can do. Are they doing an actual? Are they playing in an actual wrestling ring?
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up for Capcom Pro Tour to prove it and become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like, don't ever expect another man's controller.
CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Watching people like champions finesse other champions. That's why I like it.
All of its glory.
Yeah.
The Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19.
Oh, was that Poison?
So there's so many opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket.
That was an interesting outfit for Poison.
I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change.
No, that's not Poison. Is that
What we could expect for 2021.
I can't see the character names.
qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Not only can
No,
you
Poison
watch
has a small
Capcom Pro
whip.
Tour live on the Capcom
I
Fighter
think.
channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around
There's
the
Poison,
world and
an actual
play off
Poison.
in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time.
Wow.
What happened? He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current
Those are
standings
cool
and
outfits.
broadcast schedules.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
So it's you.
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior. Capcom Cobble.
Wow.
Obviously, they got a rivalry.
This game has changed the lives of so many people.
That looks pretty great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's awesome.
This is the ultimate.
Yo, I want LEDs on a jacket that have those like that on it.
I think that was Akuma's like thing.
It
That
is.
When he kills you.
When he does that
really exciting season
die
so
a thousand
far, and
deaths or
can't
something
wait
like
to see
that. I
how
forgot what
this
it's
plays
called.
out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the
That was
history of
like,
Phoenix Wright
even though we had Resident Evil
Finally,
and
don't miss out on the esports
freaking
fun.
Monster
Make
Hunter
sure you catch
Stories.
the latest matches with Capcom
This is
Fighters.
gonna be weird to say, but I think Ace Attorney stole it this time.
Don't go anywhere yet.
No,
Join
I
the
don't
conversation
think
on
so.
Twitter
At all.
and
I
make
think
sure
it's
you
right.
check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to
Yeah,
watch
Ace
all
Attorney
these
won.
videos again
Also,
and more.
it felt very
I'm
short.
Rachel Querico,
so that
aka
game was
Seltzer.
really,
Thank
Well, I
you
mean, it's
for
only
Unless there's
30
a
minutes.
secret trailer,
Capcom
which I
experience
doubt.
at E3 this year.
Is there gonna be a
No,
secret trailer?
no, this is it. It's done.
Oh yeah, you're right. Not enough time. Might as well just pause it now.
Yeah, I might as well just pause it now. So, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That Ace Attorney game looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like it's gonna be pretty freaking spicy.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. Man, admittedly, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a trailer for a DLC.
Yeah, but we do have confirmation on it at least.
That it's coming, yes. I am satisfied with that much, though.
That's
And
pretty
now
good.
we know when RE-verse is coming out. It's coming out sometime next month.
Yeah.
And we got a new trailer for the Ace Attorney game.
Oh yeah, and a view of gameplay as well.
Yes, that is very cool as well.
Ace Attorney Chronicles looks awesome.
It
More
does.
recently, I've just been thinking, I need to play every Ace Attorney game.
Like, so the original idea for the first Ace Attorney game was that you didn't play an attorney, you played a detective, and you've been accused of murder, so you actually try and solve your own murder case while also representing yourself in court.
That does sound like a really cool game.
And now, almost like a callback to that, they now actually added deduction into as a game mechanic this time.
You know what I'm curious about is, was the deduction in the Japanese release and it's only new to us in the West, or is it like essentially a remake and the deduction's been added in?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course, we don't know, but it's interesting to think about, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
So yeah, Square is still the best, but Ace Attorney was the highlight of Capcom.
Yes. Like, Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, like, for Nintendo, however, I don't know what's gonna be like the highlight for Nintendo because there's like so many rumors going around that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
can I say something real quick?
Mm.
For me, like, this is gonna be huge. I am positive we're gonna get a new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, and I'm basically just think it's 100% confirmed that Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, at least those 3 days, those 3 games are gonna be remade for the Switch.
I heard there was confirmation that
yes,
a previous gen Zelda game is getting a remake.
Not Skyward Sword?
That too. Skyward Sword's already coming out next month.
Right, but that's a previous gen Zelda game, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out if that's the one he thought he meant.
But also, here's something interesting you guys need to hear. That when I was watching, I don't know who I was watching. I'm so sorry, but I was watching someone talking about Nintendo. It was either Nintendo Land or Robotron. Yeah, Robotron. Okay, yeah, him. I was watching him. He mentioned something that kind of piqued my interest. He's like, why wait till now to have full online support for Mario Party 8? Is a Mario Party 9 coming? And there's also rumors for a new Mario Kart. So this direct could be huge.
Mario Party 8 and 9 already happened. They were both on the Wii and the Wii U.
Follow me if you will.
Okay.
And Jason, I feel like you're going to like this. Image if you will.
Okay. All right.
We have a little animation showcasing a Smash Brothers invitation envelope.
Of course.
So imagine if you will, like it's just floating through the air, and the winds of the ocean pick it up and fly it towards an island, and you just follow the letter, and the winds die down and it slowly floats to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And you just
I know
hear
where this is going.
and then with one final snore, sucks in the letter, and you hear then the camera pans down and the letter gets coughed up onto the ground, and an orange hand picks up the card, wanting to reveal it's Crash.
No way! Crash?
That took him a second.
Didn't it?
Oh my gosh. Because I'm completely stunned.
You know what
I am stunned. I did not know about this. Oh my gosh. This is going to be huge.
Well, no, this is what I've been speculating for a while now. Because in terms of Nintendo, if a character showed up on a Nintendo console at some point, it's pretty much eligible for Smash Brothers.
I was talking to one of my cousins about this yesterday when we played Smash. Sakurai has said there's only one rule. You have to originate from a game. That's it. So
You must come from a
we
video
can't get
game.
Superman, but we can get Crash.
Hey, can I tell you guys what I'm hoping for the Nintendo Direct tomorrow?
What?
Like, I know it's basically confirmed that at least a good chunk of the 3D Zelda games from the past is coming to the Switch.
You'd hope so.
Like, if they're sold separate, I'm completely fine with that. But if they're gonna do like a 3-game thing like they did with Spyro and Crash for Zelda, I wanted to have Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight.
Also, something that I heard that I didn't really think about. It was from today's Death Battle. It was Link versus Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Which I need to see. Don't tell me who won.
Which you need to see.
Still tell me the
But
info.
they mentioned something that I didn't know, and it kind of clears up a whole bunch of the confusion with The Legend of Zelda for me a little bit. Is that some of the different iterations of Link are actually Link's reincarnations.
They're all Link's reincarnations.
Yeah.
All the different Zeldas are Zelda's reincarnations.
There was an original Link, and apparently he was such a awesome hero that they were like, you know what? We're going to keep you around. Whenever you die, you're going to repeat the process over and over again. because you're that good at what you do.
Skyward Sword is the origin story of all Zelda.
Yeah, that tripped me out when I saw that.
That game is still like, it's such a good story.
Honestly, I never really played the game, because I never had a Wii. But
Well,
my
you
sister
have a
had the game,
Switch.
and I watched her play the game.
Yeah.
On a side note, I just looked on my phone on my news feed, and you're aware of the Harley Quinn cartoon show, right? The adult
Which one of us?
animation. Either one of you.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I have both the seasons.
Well, the Harley Quinn creator came out because people are like, "Oh, this is an R-rated show. It's the most R-rated DC show so far. Can we get this
No
and that?"
way.
And the creator came out and said, "Listen, guys, we're not gonna have a scene where Batman goes down on Catwoman. Stop asking."
That's pretty great. It's pretty awesome.
His mind's too focused on fucking the bats.
Oh God. Anyway, so this will wrap up today's E3 experience. I know it's a short one, but also,
but thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. But don't worry, tomorrow's gonna be way more exciting. You all know why? It's fucking Nintendo time. Okay, we will see you guys later.
Yeah.